Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Trap on the Boomer Bust channel, a Bears podcast by a Bears fan. I'm your host, Terry, and today we're looking at Mitch Trubisky's incomplete passes, week 1 against the Detroit Lions. Going to do a little film session. Before we get started, though, just want to remind you that you could go to the link in the description. Also, the link is on the screen to SpeakPipe if you want to leave a message for me, a question or a comment. If it's appropriate, then it'll be put on the next episode where I can answer it or address it directly. So definitely use that to get your voice heard and get on the episode. Also, if you enjoy the content, if you want to continue to see content, consider going to the Patreon and contributing to the channel so we can continue to do different things like film sessions. So anyway, with that being said, as you know, for all the people that have followed me before, like to go to the film. Obviously, there's going to be some takes on the day of the game, but at the end of the day, I like to go to the film because that's where the truth is at. All right, so pulling up. So again, we're going to go through the incomplete passes. There'll be another video where we'll do the completed passes, and then we'll do a number of other things regarding the game. So if there's something that you want to see, definitely leave that in the comment, and I'll possibly get around to doing that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, first quarter, it's 1st and 10. It's so weird not seeing people in the stands. Anyway, looks like we had 3 tight ends. All right, so let's just go back to the formation. I only see 1 receiver, so yeah. So we got a wing pair look, then we motion out. So 3 tight ends. You know, we got a lot of tight ends. Komet motions. Jimmy Graham comes down, and I believe that's Harris is the other tight end. So just kind of a little bit of motion in the beginning as far as action. You got the play action, you got motion, you got people coming across, just trying to catch them off guard. Didn't really work, so obviously Trubisky had to get rid of that ball. That's against pressure, just trying to make something happen. It was really, I wouldn't say nowhere to go, but that's a difficult situation to make that pass with somebody on you. So weird seeing all these tight ends. So 86, I believe that's Harris, got real tangled up, and that's tough. And also Cole Kmet looks like he's not sure where he's supposed to be. So the ability to release off the line is a skill. It's not just something that you just get to do. You got to be able to get to that through that trash. And so he gets hit, whipped around the leg, so that throws off the timing, which gets this linebacker back into that play. So we're going to slow through it. Like I said, you'll see Harris kind of basically get tripped up a little. And so that gives the linebacker time to recover once he realizes that it's a play action. But also, if Harris had kind of a, not free release, but if he was going the way he was supposed to, he would have been past this linebacker who was already down. So that's just, that's part of the game. And obviously, the edge decided to punch instead of play coverage, which is his job because you got somebody covering. And so just the timing was really just thrown off on that play. All right, so next, second down, looks like 2nd and 7. Also, I'm recovering, my tongue's recovering from a mouth irritation, so it's still a little swollen, so I might trip over some words. All right, so we got another play action to Jimmy Graham. We got Jimmy flexed out in the slot. And it hits his hands. I guess he's breaking out on the corner. Well, it's a little high. That's tough without it zoomed up, but it kind of looks to me like Jimmy might have mistimed that just a little bit. We'll see if we got a better angle here. But again, we got the multiple actually 3 tight end sets. Yeah, it feels like Jimmy just kind of mistimed that. At least to me, that's what it kind of looks like. So we get the little zone play action. Trubisky's got time. Steps into it. And now, again, you don't want it to be that high. And I wouldn't. That Mooney, I know some of y'all looking at Mooney. The guy tripped towards the end, but you don't want it to be that high, but I still think it's a catchable ball. Like, obviously, you would like to hit it more in stride, especially with a clean pocket. He kind of throws it falling away. Ball kind of sails a little bit, but yeah, that's a catchable ball by Jimmy Graham. So can't entirely blame Trubisky on that. So 3rd and 7 right after that play. Motion out to an empty set. I'm wondering if this is going to be. Ooh. So not exactly the curl concept that we seen last year. Yeah, okay, so looks like he's looking towards the trips bunch. I don't really want to go over what's happening over here, but he's looking over to this bunch. It's obviously something that he wants. Well, he looks first at Allen. Allen's covered. Okay, I take it back. He wasn't really looking at that bunch. He was looking at Allen all the way, which not really shocked at. But Allen was, or I believe that's Allen Robinson. Well, whoever the slot was, that's what it seems like he was looking at. And then he gets flushed out to the left and then has to make something happen. Actually, that might be Anthony. Nope, that is A-Rob. That's Montgomery here. So Montgomery just runs a little stick route. Looks like they were doing some type of dig with Allen Robinson, but he was just covered well. I mean, Detroit has this whole play covered well. Then Trubisky just tries to make something happen. Well, I'll just go back one time to see what the concept is. I mean, a little stick here and a dig, 7 yards to go. I mean, I don't mind that. There's a lot of space here, especially right now in this set. They cleared out the linebackers. So I don't mind that at all. It was just good coverage. Let's see what they were running over here. So Jimmy takes an outside release. Anthony Miller runs kind of like a corner, and then we got a post. Then just a little flat route here. Some people might call scissors. Of course, I use that word. I mean, it could work. I really just think Detroit had good coverage that particular play. So we'll look at the pass protection. Sure, everybody's excited to watch the O-line again. I mean, they send 4. Leno loses track of his man. He recovers, but still gets Trubisky flushed out. Now, really, Trubisky was waiting on Robinson. Robinson was not coming open at all. And everybody just really had good coverage. I mean, yes, Leno could have did better in that pass protection, but really at the end of the day, that was covered up well. 4th down and 7. Oh yeah, we did go for this. I think I walked out after that 3rd down and didn't get to see this live. All right, so I forgot about Ted again. Anyway, out of Trips bunch, Jimmy's kind of locked up. Uh, A-Bomb looks like he's running some type of divider. And then we just got like a dig over the middle. I'm not sure what Jimmy was supposed to be running there. I will say so far, obviously these aren't the same curl concepts, but also they're a lot deeper concepts. Like you're looking at this divider, you're looking at this dig across the middle. Like you got a little short stick here. That's some pretty deep concepts. That's more like aerial type concepts. So it's hard to see that throw, so we'll see a little better from here. Trubisky's pretty clean in the pocket so far. And again, you got long routes, take some time to develop. Trubisky just throws that way behind. And the sad part is there's no one there. I mean, like, obviously the D-line's coming, but he's clean in that pocket. Like, it's, I know, and look, I would love Mitch to be great, but I just call it what I see. There's a lot of Mitch apologists. Like, I don't know what to tell you right here. This pocket is clean. He gets the step up. His feet are set. It's just a wildly inaccurate pass. All right, so 2nd and 7. I like that little formation motion. Here we go with all the extra stuff, but I like that, putting Cordell in the backfield and then motioning him out to the slot. So ultimately, we get a scramble drill that goes to Allen Robinson, contested pass. All right, so let's go through slow, see what the concept was. Obviously, we had Cordell do an orbit motion, kind of just as a flat route, little outlet. Definitely a bigger concerted effort to use Cordell Patterson. So Jimmy chips, then releases. Allen has an over route, little corner route from Tariq out of the backfield. Our receiver at the top falls, not sure what they were supposed to run. I gotta tell you, these are very different concepts. Not necessarily better. Obviously, it all comes down to the players executing it, but these are different. It looks like Mooney was at the top, and I'm not sure what he was running, but Allen Robinson was running the over. I mean, you could have took that shot with the corner. I'm not sure why Trubisky pulled it down. I mean, you really had Jimmy Graham on a one-on-one. You had options. In my opinion, you had options. And really, the throw he ends up going to Allen Robinson isn't a bad choice either. It's just a tougher throw. So, I mean, I like the concept. So we'll see pass pro, what kind of happened. 5-man protection. Forgot to slow it down. 4-man rush. I mean, he's got time. Like I said, obviously Jimmy's not clear by the time he starts moving, but I feel like you could have took that shot with Tariq Cohen, and now you're on the move trying to make a play. It wasn't horrible. I don't know if that ended up being called PI, but it doesn't look like it. But Allen, if he would have able to get his second hand out, I feel like he would have been able to catch that. Now, I don't know if he had his other hand free. I can't tell. And he just tried to one-hand it. If that's the case, that's on him. But wasn't a horrible play by Trubisky at all. So we got that bunch trips look again, which I think we'll see a lot more. We did it last year quite a bit, but I think we'll see a lot more because of Jimmy Graham. That's just a miscommunication there. Looks like Trubisky was thinking he would break it to the corner of the end zone. That's not exactly what happened. But looking at the concept, we had a drag here, which was pretty wide open. Jimmy's just kind of running a dig over the middle, which I would say at least it occupies people. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's occupying space. It's grabbing people's attention. Then Allen Robinson on the back end runs the out route. That's a tough pass to throw. What down was this? Oh, 3rd and 7. Okay, so that makes sense why he didn't throw the drag, because I'm like, that little crosser with the drag and the running back was wide open. But with 7 yards to go, I don't hate it. I mean, there's options in this concept. I don't know about a out route on my outside receiver. That's a bit of a tough throw, but there's definitely options here. And had there been a little bit more honest, well, that's tough. He was bracketed because 27 did a pretty good job. 27 has outside leverage. So even if he did break to the corner, 27 would have been there, and the safety's inside. So they are doing a really good job with coverage. And I don't know, is that rookie off from Ohio State out there? I'm gonna have to look. Let's see. This is 2nd and 12. We're in the second quarter. Got a little 2x2 shotgun. Motion down, they blitz. Now, that should have been a drag route. I mean, look, it takes no time from the moment you snap to see they're blitzing. You got a clean snap. You see that area vacated. Trubisky, get that ball to your receiver, man. Let him make plays. Takes a big shot with Allen Robinson one-on-one, maybe a PI. You know, I mean, I don't hate that, but that honestly, that's year one stuff. Learning how to throw off that blitz. That corner was nowhere near. Like, Mooney could have did some things. All right, 3rd and 12. We got trips to the left. Jimmy's flexed slightly on the right. And that looks like our old famous curl concept, which I don't hate. I don't hate it. I just, in moderation. So we got Riley kind of curl up. Graham kind of curled up. It looks like Allen was going to curl up over the middle. And then, is that Mooney or Miller? One of them shrieked across on a little bit of a divider route. I think that's Mooney. That boy can glide. And so I didn't understand this. Like, watching it live, I get that there's only 2 deep options on here, and you got 12 yards to go. These are the 2 that are only ones going deep. But the safety's sitting, man. He's sitting hard. I tell you what, their coverage, at least in these passes, these concepts are really good. They really communicated well, because you'll see this safety's going to sit down with Allen. Then you got 2 over the top playing the divider. That's a tough throw. It's a tough throw, and that's really good coverage. And, I mean, it wasn't the most time in the world, but I don't really think it mattered, even if he had all day. because that window was really small. And he darn near got it, but that window was really small to get it to Allen Robinson. Yeah, I don't know why he made it. I would at least took the shot down the middle with the divider, and hopefully if it's intercepted, that's like a punt. All right, so 2nd and 9 in the white zone. That's Jimmy Graham again. Jimmy Graham had a pretty good day, but obviously we're seeing there are some issues as well. So a little 2x2, 2 tight ends to one side. I love that formation. Allen Robinson and Anthony Miller, I think we're going to have a lot of good stuff out of that formation. And it was a tough catch to make. Not going to make it seem like Jimmy just straight dropped it, but it was a catchable ball, I think. We'll see. We get a closer look. But the backside, I don't know what Allen Robinson's doing, but we got kind of like a post, maybe an over by Anthony Miller, which I like. Then Cole Kmet kind of just posts up, and then we got the little out route by Jimmy. Again, you got good options. I like it because it's, again, it depends on the execution of the team, but I like it because they're attacking different areas of the field rather than just curling everybody up in the middle of the field. And there's some contact there, definitely some early contact. I don't know if I put that completely on Jimmy. That is a tough catch. I mean, this guy's hanging on his back, but again, I feel like Jimmy mistimed that. I really think he mistimed that jump. He could have made that. 3rd and 9. We got trips with a tight end to the right. Looks like Cole Kmet. Is this the play he almost got Cole Kmet destroyed? So Cole Kmet chips, releases. Yep. And this was just, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Trubisky's accuracy was so off on this pass. But we're watching a little out route by Anthony Miller. Just kind of a fade route at the top. Then a little chip release over the middle. Not the best concept in the end zone. Let's see backside real quick. A-Rob is by himself. Tariq Cohen comes out of the backfield. Looks like he runs the out route. And I guess Allen was trying to run a corner route. So, yeah, we'll get the close-up view, but that just comes down to Trubisky's accuracy because he did what you're supposed to do as a play extender at quarterback. He put the defense in stress. The defense decided to collapse on him, left Cole, and that's just supposed to be an easy dump. His accuracy is way off. I mean, because at the end of the day, that tight end's job is to rebound and box out that safety. So if he just gives him a shot, he probably makes that. All right, 2nd and 7. Trips to the right. This is our curl concept from last year with the vert. Takes a shot on the vert. I mean, that makes sense. There's a single safety over the top. It's pretty hard for him to get from the middle of the field. Well, depending on who it is. Most safeties, it's hard to get from the middle of the field to the sideline. I can't really see that throw. I mean, that's a tough throw, though. Looks like he puts it to the outside, which is where you need to put it. It's just a tough catch to make. I like that he made that decision quickly, understanding what the defense is lined up in and what you can do with it. Yeah, that's just barely out of range. It's a pretty decent throw. Just a little bit more accuracy, that'd be a completion. All right, 3rd and 7. We're still in the second quarter? Jeez, how is that possible? All right, empty. I don't know if that was supposed to be a curl or out route, but he was smothered. So Jimmy's running across the middle. Looks like it was supposed to be an out route. I don't know. That's interesting because Jimmy looked like he was running an in route or at least something curling across the middle. So a little out route, a little in route. If that's what that is, that's different. I like it. No, it was a curl. So this is our curl concept. I recognize it. Once you look at backside, you see what they were trying to do. So it was the same thing we did last year. A little bit of a snag route. So we're going to come across with the curl and bring it across, curl, bring it across, curl over the middle, and then we got 2 verts on the outside. So maybe 1 post, 1 vert. Very similar to one of our concepts from last year. And that was 3rd and 7. I'm not sure why he threw it there. I mean, the pocket's definitely collapsing, but I feel like there's time to read that. Either way, you know that's not where you want to go on 3rd and 7. His eyes are going there. And you got the outside and you got Jimmy to that side of the field. So now you're watching this. He's on him. He's on him too. I'm trying to get that ball to Jimmy. I'm not sure why he went there. All right, 1st and 10. We got trips to the left. That's just a swing, little swing screen. Did David drop that? Oh man, the camera didn't move over fast enough. Oh, that was an inaccurate pass. Trubisky was trying to lead him a little bit. Trying to lead him a little bit and put it too far out of the way. 2nd and 4. Heading into the white zone. Little play action, bootleg. Man. Yeah, that should have been a tutty. Nice little corner route. Throw on the move. Inaccurate. That's what everybody wanted. They wanted to see him throwing on the move more. All right, jump to the 4th quarter. That was a huge jump. I think it's 2nd down. Little play action sprint. Gets knocked down. I have to keep my eye on Detroit. They had some good people in the secondary this game. Little play action sprint. Tried to dump it off to the running back. That guy just had some hops. Defense was in position. 2nd and 13. Not sure what happened with that snap. Looked a little early. That's a bad pass. Allen Robinson had a step on him. Guys falling a little bit. Ball comes inside. That's the only way that's incomplete. Yep. Even without seeing what happened, you knew it was inside, because if you put that where it's supposed to be, there's no way that corner could catch it. But that's the corner's job to make sure the quarterback has to throw it to the one place, to that one place where only the receiver can catch it. That's a bad throw, plain and simple. But we will go back real quick to not this far, but Charles Leno got destroyed. I don't know what happened to him. So Charles Leno goes to help. I mean, he just tripped over his feet. 91 just knocked him out. I will say, and we'll get to the running game in a different video, but I will say Ifedi, I wouldn't say it makes a notable difference, like we're destroying that side, but you don't notice that side as a problem, which is what we always say in football is a good thing for offensive linemen. If we don't notice you, that means you're doing your job. So I will say there's no like mind-blowing blown assignments like last year on the right guard side. So that's good. Overall, we'll get to the completed passes, but overall, I take away Trubisky's much the same. I don't see anything different. The offensive line, as I mentioned, a little better. The tight ends, they're doing a lot more than we had them do before. And I think we're using those weapons to our advantage with having 3 tight ends that we want on the field. And I think the formations and everything has reflected that. So far, it seems like we've hit a very different level of pass concepts. Obviously, there's still some of the stuff from last year, but not as frequently, especially with a short offseason. I thought that's how it would be. But we really put in some different concepts, and I appreciate that. So anyway, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share it around, get the conversation. Thumbs up, subscribe. Leave a voice message if you want to get your voice on the episode. And remember, stay up and bear down.